our mind, in our mindset, we're always thinking about what we looked like when we were 20 or 30 and had that, great lean body, athletic and whatever. And when we look in the mirror, we don't see that. We want to see that person again, but that's just not the reality. The reality is today we are the age that we are, and it's okay that we look at our health in a little bit different way, that we give ourselves permission to look differently. And that's what aging is. And yes, definitely, if you do have weight that you need to lose, there's lots of different good healthy ways of losing weight. You can't discount healthy eating, healthy exercise for weight gain. But once again, your body metabolism is changing. It's slowing down a little bit. And so, yeah, you are going to have a little bit of weight gain, but it's not a terrible thing. And I think we see in our mind the image of what we want to be or what we used to be, and we don't adjust for the beautiful age that we are now. What do you think, Marty?
Oh, and I agree completely, because, this body, a couple of things, that I like to make point of is, this body is the only one we get to take us, all the way through this life. And I don't know about your body, but my body has been through a lot. It has nearly died on a couple of different occasions. It has given birth. It has endured all kinds of up and down yo-yo dieting. It's been a beautiful, fit, healthy weight. It's been a lot heavier than it is now. It's done a lot. And I think we tend to step away and we forget that. And we turn it in like it's a failing, any changes are devastating, and we tend to forget and disconnect that we're not our bodies, but our bodies are very important part of our life. And I get it. I get that, like Robin said, we're used to seeing ourselves a certain way, and then we have the messages from society and the media that values youth and thinness and beauty above all. And already at this age, a lot of us are starting to feel kind of like shifted to the side. And yeah, our skin is different and our weight is different. Now, there's a ton of reasons why a lot of us gain weight. And it's really fascinating because I got to tell you, I've done a lot of reading on the hormonal balance, and there's some books out there. One of my favorites is a doctor named Sarah Gottfried, and she writes a book about hormones and the cure. But it's just fascinating. Hormones are very complicated, is what I've found.
It's not a one size fits all.
Exactly. It's not. And so that's a whole different tangent. But what I'm going to say about the weight is there's so many variables as to what programs are going to work for us, what we should or should not be eating. I mean, gosh, I see so many comments of like, well, should I do, plant-based? Should I do keto? Should I do intermittent fasting? Should I do all these things? I'm going to say, reach out to our care providers here. We do have providers who that's what they do, nutrition, women's health, women's fitness. They're a really good resource to reach out to them and for like more specialized advice, because it's really easy to sit here and say, oh yeah, change your diet. Well, what do I do if I knew that? Right. I don't know either. It changes for me too. That's what I recommend on weight. As a hypnotist though, and like Robin had said, let's check in on how we're feeling about this whole situation, about our body changing, because it's important we don't overlook that, because I do acknowledge that can be very traumatic and very upsetting for women who have had body image issues in their life. And, there's a difference between feeling annoyed or frustrated or disappointed in what's happening versus feeling those really low, devastating anger, sadness, fear, panic, hatred towards your body. If you're going in that direction, if that's really a big issue for you, reach out to someone who can help you through this, a therapist. I'm going to say, as a hypnotist, I actually did write a book a few years back of self-hypnosis exercises that talk more about loving the body, and some exercises you can do, just a few minutes a day to get yourself into a good place of loving your body and really appreciating what your body has done for you. Because the way I look at it is, look at your body like it's a friend. Because if you look at your body and knowing that your body has been serving you for me for 50 years, if I look in the mirror and I see she's been serving me for 50 years, she's been through hell and back, and she's got some challenges, I'm going to be much more responsible and reliable at helping solve those problems for my body if I'm helping a friend, someone I love, someone who I respect, or my body, versus something or someone I hate, my enemy. I'm going to punish. I'm going to be like, yeah, well, you should be better. Well, but I'm going to punish you while I'm trying to, change you. Does that make sense, Robin? Am I,
Yes. Well,
yeah.
yeah, you don't want to punish your body because it's not doing what you want it to do or looking
Right.
the
And
way
so
you
many,
want it to do. And
right.
and the one thing that I just want to say that goes along with that whole thought is remember the words that you speak out of your mouth, your ears hear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And your body will react to that. Your spirit will
Absolutely.
react to that. So if you look in the mirror and you say, God, I'm so fat, I'm so old, I'm so this, I'm so that. Your ears are hearing that. Your body is hearing that. And do you think that your body is going to go, oh, let me lose 5 pounds for you?
Exactly.
No, your body's going to go into a depression and it's just going to react and it's going to gain weight and hold on to things. And that's
Exactly.
another area that, that we talk about is all those old emotions that are building up inside of you. Where's it going? It's going into your body, it's going into your physical,
Mm-hmm.
because what is in your spirit, in your heart, manifests in your physical, right?
Exactly.
So one of the things that I want to say, and I'll give it back to you here
Oh,
shortly,
yeah.
moment, is when you're speaking to yourself as a friend and in love, you need
Yeah.
to give yourself some really positive affirmations every day in every way, and speaking in the now with a lot of love. And say, thank you, body, for taking care of me all these years. Yes, I'm going to feed you today, and I'm going to be happy and healthy, and I'm going to take care of you. Now, guess what? That's a very positive up statement, and your body is going to hear that and it's going to accept it and it's going to become happy and it's going to go, okay, what do you want to do today? Let's go get it done. And it's going to lift your whole spirit being inside of you to give you more energy, to lose those weight, to think more clearly. So always remember, you are your own best friend right now.
Absolutely. And that goes in perfectly, because with what I was going to wrap this segment up with is, yeah, I mean, especially if there is a body part that is particularly troubling you, like maybe we don't like our bellies, a lot of us, because we've gained extra weight, that's where and there's hormonal reasons why we gain weight in our bellies. So we're angry at our belly. I hate my stomach. I hate my stomach. Well, like as Robin just said, that's not loving. That's not kind. Your body's going to be like, well, fine. But what can we say nice? Like, what are we grateful for? What do we thank our body for? For my belly, hey, it took 2 children, to life. And if you're looking, like Robin said, there's many affirmations and learn how to work with those. I actually talk about that in my book. It's called Thin Sights, a 30-day journey to mind and body transformation. I published it a few years ago. It's not a diet plan, not a weight loss plan, but it's more on the mental, the mindset stuff, the subconscious stuff, affirmations, this body appreciation concept that Rob and I are talking about.